Hi everybody. Today I am coming to you from the studio. It's cold and I'm in a big cozy crazy vesty sweater thing, which I love. And I am here in my studio. I have a class in a couple of minutes coming in, some little girls taking an art club. But I wanted to pop in and do a quick video about vision boards because I finally finished my vision board. I do believe in vision boards. I do one every year, and I teach a couple sessions for the class every January as well because that's how much I believe in it. I really do believe in it, and that's because I think there are proven statistics that say that if you look at your goals and you have them in front of you, that you can, and that you can see them every day, that you can be more successful in fulfilling your goals and plans. And I also tell my students that it doesn't have to be huge things. It doesn't have to be, your vision board doesn't have to talk about gigantic changes or weight loss. We all always put that one down. Or huge life-changing events. It can also be smaller things. And I want you to think about that as well as you're maybe taking a couple notes here before you start your vision board. My classes always do start with a chat and some note-taking. So what I usually do is have you take out a piece of paper so that we can brainstorm a little bit about some of the ideas I have. And this year, what I wanted you to focus on first is, what are you proud of about last year? I do think it's important to think about 2019 a little bit before you move on to 2020's plans. What are you proud of? There are things that you should be jotting down right now. I'm sure you can think of some. And I'll just give you, as we go along the plan here, I'll just give you a few of my own examples. For example, I just heard myself say example and then example. So I paused because I thought that sounds bad. I am proud that last year in 2019, I did a full year, almost a full year of Lifestyle magazine columns. It ended up being 10 out of 12. I wrote 10 articles for Gainesville Haymarket Lifestyle magazine under the, title. I had what is that called? A feature. I had a monthly feature called Get Creative with Carrie Molina. And I'm really proud of that. And so now I have 10 pieces of writing that I'm proud of, and that was something special for me that I'm really proud of. I am proud that I did my Joy of the Journey camp, not only for kids, for kids this year, not only for adults again, but I ran one for the first time for children as well. So that was our first one, and that was exciting for me. Another example of what I came up with when I just was thinking about what I was proud of for 2019 was that I did my biggest talk that I've ever done. I did a talk for 125 women, a luncheon. I was asked to do a talk, and I did a PowerPoint. I made this big PowerPoint presentation, and I'm really proud of that. And I have that, still, that I could use to do another talk with that. So it was all about keeping up with your creativity and how to do that, and it was about me and just and my journey and how I got to the philosophies that I teach today. So definitely take a little time to reflect on 2019 before you dive into your plans and thoughts about 2020. The next thing is that for your vision board, this year I suggest grouping it into 3 categories. So those categories are, if you want to take notes and make 3 sections on a note paper, continue, change, and begin. So let's start with the continue. So in 2020, what do you want to keep on doing that you were glad you did in 2019? For example, I'm glad and I want to keep teaching kindergarten art at Haymarket Baptist preschool and kindergarten. I want to keep teaching classes here in the studio, of course. I want to continue to volunteer for my children's schools, and I want to continue my Instagram page. So think about the things that are working, the things you still want to keep doing. You don't want to change them. When we do a vision board, it's not always all about what you want to do differently or what you want to change. It's what do I want to keep doing? So, it's of value to think about it that way as well. Secondly, what do I want to change? And change can mean improve upon, and it can mean even end. What do I want to end? I want to stop doing this particular thing. My examples are, I want to improve this. I want to improve my videos, and I want to improve my YouTube presence. So that's one of the things, and that's why I'm forcing myself to do this video, and that's why I am facing you this time instead of just having it face my artwork, having the camera face my artwork, because I want to be more present with you on my videos. As hard as it is to keep looking at myself doing this. And let's see, another change I want to make is I want to make more art. I want to be more prolific. I always, for some reason, I tend to put my art to the side. Like, I need to do this first, and I need to do that first, and I'll do some art after I do this, and that has to change. So that's that big word, change. I really do want to be more prolific and really prioritize the making in the studio. As I said earlier, a change for me is that I'm no longer doing the lifestyle monthly column. I didn't want to continue to do that on a monthly basis. Maybe freelance writing for me going forward would be preferable. And then personal things like it is time for me to truly purge my clothing closet. It is time. I am a collector. I have a collector mentality, which is fine. I have a huge closet. So I just sort of keep everything because I'm like, well, I'm either going to wear it again, or I might wear this, or I might fit into this again, or I might need this, or I might want to pass this on. I don't know. I just keep everything. So I would like to get rid of some things that I'm ready to say thank you and goodbye. What is it that Marie Kondo tells us to say? I don't know. Thank you. You served me. Get out. I don't know. So anyway, I could go on and on, but those are some examples for me for the change category. And then the last category is called begin. And for me, that means, what new things do you want to bring about in 2020? What do you want to start doing? What do you want to add to your list, or add to your ideas, add to your daily routine? Just in general, what do you want to begin to do in 2020? For me, I would really like to use more materials, use new materials. I even have a bin where I'm like, these are the things that I have purchased and haven't gotten around to using yet. And I want to go to them and really take a look at them, try them, give myself the permission to dive in and try them, and therefore maybe create new classes based on those things. Again, I don't let myself look at some of the materials that I have. I have a lot of cool stuff, and I really want to explore it. Also, Etsy is something that I'm looking at doing for 2020. It's a lot of work, and it's a huge undertaking, but it's something that I've been thinking about doing for a long time. So that is something I think I'm going to begin in this calendar year. And I have some other really big plans. I have something that I've created that I want to maybe, well, I'd like to get it published. It's a card deck. It's not a book. And I've been really trying to find the right publisher or even places to submit. And I haven't quite narrowed down where I want to send it yet. So I'm thinking about maybe exploring the options of getting an agent. So I have a lot of work to do on that end, but that's something that I really want to, look into. So this, I'm going to show you now my vision board. As I said, I finally finished it. Again, these are kind of, these can be personal. So it is, it can be, embarrassing, or not embarrassing, but like, a little intimidating. It makes you a little shy to share them. But it's worth it to me to share mine because I want you to have an example, and maybe I really do want you to try it for yourself. So I'm going to show you mine. This year, like I said, I did do categories, and let's see if I can get the right angle for you. So up here, you can see I did continue, and then here it's change. My dog Mia just came to visit us, and here it's begin. So for me, it's kind of like a 3-part categorization, and I like to use words, images, and then finish with that, and then go in with paint and stencils afterwards. So I'd love for you to share your vision boards with me if you do make one, and which I highly suggest you do, and I would love to see them. So yeah, shoot me a message or comment below and show me your vision board. Here's to a great 2020. Cheers.